Maybe you already saw that Avengers CGI trailer that looked pretty cool. Well, it also included a huge hint at what the next hero will likely be, and it's one of the ones we discussed before in a previous video. So very interesting stuff. Square Enix also revealed more about the different co-op activities, what the difficulty settings actually change, and a lot of interesting details on how we can earn special outfits. So a lot to go over. A like on the video would really help the channel out. And let's go. There's still time to enter the August giveaway for a 2020 game of your choice, including Marvel's Avengers. Just click the link in the pinned comment for a chance to win. You have to be a subscriber of the channel as well if you want to participate. And I will email the winner very soon. On September 1st, people with the special edition can already play, and that day we also get that special war table I talked about in a previous video that will reveal a brand new hero. Well, I already noted 4 big possibilities. Looking at the files that were found in the beta version of the game, we already see many references to skills for Black Panther, for example, just like for Winter Soldier, Kate Bishop, and also She-Hulk. Well, now if we go back to that CGI trailer, we at one point see a girl with a controller with a She-Hulk shirt. Once again hinting that this might be the character that we can play soon. And by the way, shout out to Play Avenger on Twitter for this find. Square also noted recently that Hawkeye will be one of the first heroes that we get post-launch. And in the July war table, we also saw like a question mark before the Hawkeye icon. So I would not be surprised if we actually saw one hero before Hawkeye, and that this one will be revealed on September 1st. And high chance it's She-Hulk. But yeah, it could also be Kate Bishop, because files of her look with different outfits have also been leaked, as shared by Levy on Twitter. And a link to the Twitter pages I mentioned in this video can be found in the video description. But yeah, it would be weird to launch Kate Bishop before Hawkeye, right? So I'm putting my money on She-Hulk, but we will know soon enough. What we got right now though is a brand new blog post that was just published by Crystal Dynamics, and this article focuses on gear and cosmetics and some pretty interesting things that we did not know about before. Like the helicarrier we saw in the beta was just a very early version, of course, of the hub we can expect in the final game, as we saw in previous war tables. There should be special outposts throughout the game as well, and in these locations we can find special vendors like Roy, a gear vendor who will sell green, blue and purple gear that you can buy with the resources that are also used to upgrade these items. And I'm not sure if it will be worth it, because we can of course already find a ton of gear in the world, but the specialty item window includes some nice special resources, so they might be worth it. And in a recent war table we even saw faction gear stores that can even sell legendary items for upgrade materials. What is good to note is that this upper window resets daily, so you can check every day and it will have different items, and this also applies to the special cosmetic vendor that we now got a first look at thanks to this blog post. So this also works the same. The emotes, nameplates, rare and epic outfits rotate every day, and we also see special legendary outfits and a special resource here that rotates weekly. So this will be a nice way to get specific legendary outfits for units. So you have units, I think that is the currency on the right here, and then of course credits on the left. And these units can be earned in strong boxes in the world and also from increasing your faction level, while credits are the real world currency. And in the beta we got a ton of free credits to spend on the marketplace or to increase the level of our challenge cards. But when the game releases we have to spend real world money to get those credits. A 500 credit pack is $5. Credits come in packs of 500, 2000, 5000 and 10,000, with bonus credits for bigger packs. So it's kind of what we expected, and I think this means that if you buy a 2000 credit pack for $20, you for example get 300 extra credits, so 2300 credits in total. And then likely even more extra credits for the even higher packs. But the thing really is that if you play enough of this game, you really do not have to buy anything. As you likely know, the game already comes with 6 challenge cards, like one for each hero, that will give you 1300 credits if you fully complete them. So you can get 7800 credits in total if you complete each challenge card that you can then spend on the cosmetics in the marketplace if you want. But what might even be smarter is to actually save it for the challenge cards of the new heroes. All the new heroes, story missions, regions, villains they add post-launch will be completely free for everyone, but what they now announced is that those new heroes will also come with a new challenge card that has free and premium tabs. We now only see free for each level in the challenge cards of the launch heroes, but that will be different for when Hawkeye appears, for example. He will have free and also premium levels, and the premium levels have to be unlocked by paying 1000 credits. So after paying that amount, the challenge card is basically the same as we, for example, now see for Black Widow and Iron Man when the game comes out. Meaning that we can do dailies and weeklies to get to level 40 and unlock all the Hawkeye cosmetics, but also get the 1000 credits back that we just spent. So they can spend that on the challenge cards of She-Hulk, for example, and then after completing that, get the 1000 credits back again and do it for the next hero. So I really like this approach. I get that they need to fund the big free post-launch content updates somehow, but really if you just do your dailies and weeklies and play the game a lot, then you will have the option to get a lot of the cosmetics and the challenge cards for free. I hope you got that explanation, but if you still got questions, then totally drop them down in the comments down below. One more thing that is good to note is that while they of course look like battle passes, the big difference is there's no time limit. So even if you don't play for a month, you can still return to the game and complete the hero challenges as you please. We also learned more about some mission types that we still haven't really seen in action, because the beta of course included just a handful of activities. And the Hives is still one of those mysterious mission types. Those are AIM strongholds located through the world, and we must discover them first. So maybe comparable to the Vault we saw in the beta. And then of course we have to fight our way through a gauntlet of increasingly challenging aim defenses in order to disable them. More villain sectors will of course be present in the final game, and we of course saw one of them that led to this special spider boss fight in the beta. But we should also, next to these aim structures, have some Marvel villains at the end. I really hope that we get to fight Taskmaster again, that would be awesome. And I really hope that the Abomination shows up again too. I really liked the fight in the beta, but it was kind of short, so a co-op fight against this guy would be really great. I just can't wait to figure it all out, and I really hope that I'm blown away by the amount of content. They talk about 80 plus Warzone missions, so that is quite a lot, but I hope these activities will be diverse enough as well. And the 4 difficulties from the beta will also be in the final game, and now we actually know what changes. So easy decreases the enemy attack and defensive strength, while hard increases that and also makes the enemy's attacks more difficult to counter, and you will actually be unable to counter some extra attacks. And brutal, the final difficulty, increases all those elements and also adds plus 10 power to the enemies. So always when you do a mission on that difficulty, the enemies will have a higher power level, and the same goes for hard. But that also means that they will have bigger rewards, so more chance at higher drops when going through these missions. Subscribe for way more on Marvel's Avengers. We are just getting started here on the channel with a ton of tips and tricks, update videos, and more coming your way around launch and beyond. So subscribe to miss nothing. A like on the video would really help me out. And totally check out my previous video on some important info that you totally want to know before launch. For now though, I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.